Glad to have you with us from Fort Worth, Texas, today at Amon G. Carter Stadium, and we will see who comes out victorious in the Lockheed Martin Armed Forces Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. And he's going to bring it out. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Tigers offense is on the field for the first time today. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against candidly an overmatched opponent, but hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup, but this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent, but we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good to happen early.
I think it has to happen early.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
This offense has it with really good field position. Off-play action on first down. Fires to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's second and long. Leaves it with the running back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out. Dead center perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the deep... Oh, he's got some space! They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Tigers headed quickly to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Wants to fire on second down. Firing to the right, complete. Finds a seam. He's at touchdown Tiger. Once he got some room, it was over. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Out of the gun, the inside give. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. And the Pirates with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, he'll throw it. They're working that left side. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out fast. Guys, let's talk big picture East Carolina. I'm sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. 3-star running back gave a verbal last week. And getting good talent like this is really what programs at this level need to thrive on.
It's pivotal, Reese. And now you got a big commitment at the running back spot with those 3 stars. And now you start to build a class around him. Get everybody else excited. This is how you build a program.
Fires to the big fella. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They're looking to throw on second and short. Line just tight end. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Working that left side now. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. Trying play action. Good timing on the quick out. And the ball squirted out. Got enough space. Touchdown, East Carolina. A great catch and run for 6.
You got to be Johnny on the spot sometime. How about that? The guy fumbles the ball, but his teammate was very aware. He was able to scoop it up himself, take it in for a touchdown. Guys, they may want to put that play in their game plan next week.
And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Gonna swing it on second down. Wide out trying to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Touchdown, Pirates! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Missouri gets to the line quickly. They'll go to work in the air on second down. On target. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Facing a third down and short from the 26. Off the play fake. Complete downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Finds the tight end. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49.
You know, as a receiver, it's so critical and important to know where the sticks are. He was able to modify his route so he knew as soon as he caught it, he was just going to have enough to keep this drive alive.
Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And the Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
The Tigers will line it up on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Makes the grab on the left. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Looking for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Quickly complete. Touchdown, Missouri! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Neither team's wasted time putting point. Turning it on! He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. This time on target. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. They'll go to the ground. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. This time he's got his man. Gets it past the marker for a 1st down, and that's the way we will wrap up the 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man quickly. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. Off play action. Got him downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line at the one. An explosive play has him set up. Quarterback on the keeper. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, ECU!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Pulls it in. It's Amaro. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Slants are very tough to cover, but they become way tougher when you got a big body wide receiver like that. It's almost like basketball where he's boxing you out. He gets inside real quick, uses that big body to shield you off. And even if you're playing man-to-man, you just got to get him on the ground and try to disrupt him some way.
Another incompletion on third down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. To the air on first down. Gets it out quickly.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Pirates come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Forced out of the pocket. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Pirates now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. He's got it down the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. And the Tigers will hustle to the line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Runs through the tackle. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He'll do it himself. He's got enough for a Missouri first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield. It's Meyer. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Snap from the gun on third down. Deep shot for the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll go to the air on third and short. Soft spot in the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the right.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. The Pirates are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
And the Pirates will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Mizzou has it back, and the offense coming out on the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. Third down play from the gun. Makes the grab. It's Whitted. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down. Breaks into the open, and he's brought down after a nice gain. Missouri really moving on offense, set up with another first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Amaro. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll move the tight end. He'll pull it on the read. He'll be brought down, but it'll move the chains for Mizzou. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. From the gun, running back on the move. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And they will score! Touchdown, Tigers! So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got the big tight end on the corner route. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. Looking downfield on 1st down. Using the quick game. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The Pirates have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Fires to the big fella. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. To the air on 1st down. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. On 2nd and 10, a 4-wideout set, trips right. Back to pass. This time he's got it. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Purple Pirates! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Reese, hard not to enjoy the pageantry and the meaning of this great game. And of course, it helps to have had ourselves an eventful 1st half in the Armed Forces Bowl. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. they've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They'll open the second half with a run. Runs through a tackle. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Pirates can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Down to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Pirates with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The play action fake. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Snagged out of the air. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And the Pirates send out the punt unit. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Trying the left side. Powers through the defender. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Missouri wants to go fast.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Takes the easy throw in the flat. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. New set of downs after the completion.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Complete to the right. Free up the gut. Pass to 10. Touchdown Tigers. They take the lead with the 6.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Punt is on its way. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They'll go back to work on offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quick strike complete. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Now facing a third and long. They'll send the back in motion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Tigers want to move quickly. This dude is putting in work out of the slot, and he is just wearing out this defense.
Man, you see it, Reese, in football. These slot guys are so quick, so athletic. You back them up off the football so you can't get hands on them, and you just find ways to continue to get him the football. He's making plays, so I'm going to continue to throw it his way.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. Gonna look downfield again. Makes the grab. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's third and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
On first and goal, Missouri will try to strike Pater. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on second and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now third and goal from the 2. He'll keep it himself. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Missouri!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive.
35, East Carolina, 24.
Here he comes with the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Give to the running back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. He powers his way ahead, gets 3, but they're still looking at 4th and 2. The Pirates will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. From the gun, running back gets to give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Missouri gets to the line quickly.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Handoff from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Missouri will snap it in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Makes the grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. He'll do it himself. Finding open areas. There he goes. At the 20. Touchdown, East Carolina. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Well, they go back to the option play. Now, this is the second time, Paul, this QB has scored running this scheme offensively.
Yeah, and as a defense, you got to understand when you're playing the option is responsibility football. I got to stop my assignment. I can't get caught in somebody else's business. You can tell this defense not really ready for this quarterback run game. They better figure it out, or it's going to be a long game.
Ready to try the point after. Right down the boulevard. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board.
East Carolina, 31.
And here's the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. He'll pull it on the read. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Tigers want to pick up the tempo.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They'll try to snap it quickly. The inside handoff. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. He'll keep it himself. Turns it on in midfield. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Missouri comes to the line with another first down.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Up-tempo for the offense. He's got it again. Got the first down and more. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the game, and they move the sticks.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. That's it for the period, and Missouri has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Thanks to grab. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? Absolutely center cut, and they'll push that lead out a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. They'll go with a direct snap. Got the first down and more. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. He's got him this time. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Still on his feet at the 45. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And this one is perfect. Now the lead is down to 11. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Quarterback on the keeper. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Missouri wants to go fast.
Man, it's so nice to have a QB that can do that can run and make plays when you need it. Late in the football game, trying to run this clock out, preserve the win. He picks up the big first down and keeps the clock moving.
Now the play fake. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Gets the back moving. Out of the shotgun on third down. Throws for the tight end. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on third down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Got the quick completion. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Finds his man. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. 3-5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. The Pirates trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run play action. Gonna take a shot. He's got it all right. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. And the Pirates have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Wide open downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. From the red zone, looking for a man. Pucks it out of the air. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Motion from the wideout. Gonna swing it on second down. Touchdown Pirates! And they take it in for 6 more points. Now they'll try to get the 2 and make it a 3-point game late. He'll set up to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and that could be big as it draws him to within a field goal.
East Carolina, 42.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms, in all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. A strike downfield. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. Missouri gets to the line quickly.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Gonna run it. It's Gore. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tigers!
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
East Carolina, 42.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll do it himself. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Pirates have it with a 1st and 10.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got a man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Looking to throw for it. Complete. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
And he was fortunate not to lose